So you just picked up the Anycubic Photon Mono M7, or you're thinking about it, and you're wondering, where's the info on this thing? Yeah, same here. Most of what you'll find out there is about the M7 Pro, not the base M7, and trust me, there's a difference. So today, I'm diving into what you need to know, especially if you actually want to use it without ruining your day or your prints. Section 1, Screen Protector PSA. First things first, install the screen protector. Seriously, it doesn't come pre-installed, and you might be tempted to skip it. Maybe you're thinking, I'll just be careful. Don't. All it takes is one resin spill or one failed print peeling off too hard, and suddenly your LCD is done. Dead. Toast. That $10 screen protector, it's the cheapest insurance policy you'll ever buy. And pro tip, take your time installing it. Get it dust-free, bubble-free, and aligned. You'll thank yourself later. Section 2, Cleaning the vat like a pro. Let's talk vat cleanup. In the video, I used exactly 10 paper towels, not 9, not 11. Why? Because we're doing this OCD style, and because resin doesn't forgive mistakes. If you've ever cleaned up glitter from a birthday party, you've had a glimpse of what uncured resin can do. It sticks, it smears, it lingers. So, get yourself some nitrile gloves, paper towels in bulk, and a spray bottle filled with 91% or higher isopropyl alcohol. Lower concentrations don't cut through resin the same way. Here's the rhythm. Spray, wipe, rotate. Spray, wipe again, and keep wiping until that vat is dry enough to eat off. Don't actually eat off it, but you get the point. Section 3. Resin handling, don't make it worse. Handling resin is its own art form. Want a smoother cleanup process? Tilt the vat while you pour. Let gravity do its thing. It gives you a more controlled pour and helps prevent splashes, which, by the way, are way too easy to make. Now, if you haven't already, get yourself a wire mesh strainer. Kitchen sink strainers work beautifully. Seriously. Just drop one into your funnel and boom, instant filtration. No more mystery floaters or half-cured chunks getting back into your resin bottle. Also, don't cheap out on funnels. Get a resin-specific funnel or clean your funnel with IPA every time. Cross-contamination will ruin your day. Section 4. Final cleanup, the ritual. Once your vat is nearly empty, it's time to squeegee. I keep a silicone spatula handy, soft enough to avoid damage, firm enough to push out leftover resin. After that, you want your vat dry-ish before hitting it with IPA again. Now, take your strainer and funnel, give those a rinse with isopropyl alcohol. Then, the paper towel army goes to work again. Dry it all down. No drips, no puddles, no streaks. By this point, you'll realize paper towels are your most loyal assistant. You'll go through them like candy, so just stock up. Section 5. Leveling the build plate. Don't wing it. All right, let's get into something that trips up a lot of new users, bed leveling. The M7 uses the classic loosen screws and squish paper method. Sounds simple, but here's the catch. Not all paper is the same thickness. So pick one. Standard printer paper is fine, and stick with it. Always. Tighten your screws evenly, don't overdo it, and double-check it before every major print. If your plate is even slightly off, that first layer will fail. And when that fails, everything else follows. Section 6. Resin types and print settings. Now let's talk resin. Not all resin behaves the same. Some are brittle. Some are flexible. Some smell like a chemical war crime. Do your research. Check exposure time recommendations from the manufacturer or online forums. Don't just guess, or you'll be fishing flakes out of your vat for days. Also, remember, ambient temperature matters. If your room's too cold, your prints might not cure properly. If it's too hot, the resin could behave unpredictably. Keep it somewhere between 20 to 25 degrees C, 68 to 77 degrees for best results. Section 7. Post-processing and curing. You've printed, you've celebrated, now the post-processing begins. Get your prints into IPA immediately. I recommend a 2-stage rinse. one for the bulk resin, one for the finer clean. Then pat them dry and get them under a UV curing light or out in the sun if you're patient and the weather agrees. Make sure your prints are fully cured before sanding or painting. Resin dust? Yeah, you don't want to breathe that. Wrap up. Real talk. So yeah, the Photon Mono M7 is a solid machine. It prints fast, it's sharp, and it doesn't cost a fortune. But it's not exactly beginner-proof, and it sure doesn't hold your hand. There's not much info out there, but hopefully this helped you dodge some rookie mistakes. And hey, if this was helpful, give it a like, drop a comment, or just nod quietly in approval. I'll take it.